Hey, everyone. At the end of a long, busy day, you know what you need? A bit of a Konami Manika unboxing. And you know what you need to unbox? Something that makes you feel sad. Because it's a sad day. Because the Power Rangers are dead. Oh no. So why not eulogize a little bit by taking a quick little look at one of the last Lightning Collection products before it goes on hiatus for no real reason. The Power Rangers Lightning Collection PulseCon exclusive Omega Rangers. This got a bit beat up in packaging, unfortunately, but I'm going to unbox it. So I'm going to put you behind it. Hopefully balance things out. I'm going to try to lower the camera a tad so that you guys can get a better look at this cute little $100 box set. Now, that might sound like a lot, but all things considered, it's fine. Of course, these guys have a few unfortunate bits, but they are $100 as of right now with Hasbro's pricing is the price of a normal 4-figure wave. And this set, while missing new heads, or in specialty heads for each of the Rangers, is full of unique sculpting. So, as a trade-off, I think it's perfectly fine. $100 for a set of 4 figures where there are basically 2 unique molds, which is something very weird for Lightning Collection to do, because they will do one-off molds for certain characters that need the screen accuracy, like fucking Magna Defender, whatever, from Lost Galaxy. You know. But yeah, there are some more Lightning Collection figures rumored. I think there's a whole Boom wave that's going to be mostly just MMPR repaints. And there's going to be a HasLab of roleplay items. But for what I collect, action figures, this is probably going to be the newest figure I pick up. It probably won't be the last, but it's symbolically the last for me, because again, it's the newest set of figures that I will be picking up. I'll probably get the Alien Rangers. But yes, this is the Lightning Collection PulseCon exclusive Omega Rangers. At the front of the box, you see it's somewhat similar to your average modern Lightning Collection box art. I don't have any of the closed box style, the plastic-free packaging style, because outside of it mostly producing figures that I didn't quite need yet, I have already pre-ordered one that I do need. I'm just waiting for it to show up. The artwork is not as good. It's not. I'm not saying that the box art is bad on modern ones. It's just not as good as the old Tom Whalen art, because that Tom Whalen art was beautiful. That does not apply to this set, though, because since it's a specialty group set that is also a PulseCon exclusive, they decided to get the original Omega Ranger artists, the people who first designed the suits and first introduced them, to do a specialty box art that looks just like the Boom Studios comics. And it's different, but it's cool, especially for a specialty set like this. It's got Power Rangers in this corner. It's got Power Rangers Lightning Collection in the perfect spot between all 4 of the Omega Rangers. These are the original Omega Rangers that we saw in the comics. So it's Jason, Zach, Trini, and Kia, I believe. I haven't read the comics enough. Rangers in this team get switched around a lot, so that's why that's important to note. Boom Studios, Omega Rangers, warning, plastic-free packaging, Hasbro. On the top, it just says Power Rangers Lightning Collection. On this side, it just says the Omega Rangers with Boom Studios up top, since there is no team logo for it, and these are comic exclusive. On the other side, it's got their helmets, all up in a row. On the back, we got CGI. On the bottom, it's legal stuff. On the back, we got CGI renders of the 4 figures that come in this box set. The female molds are the same, the male molds are the same. It shows them with all of their different weapons. It looks really nice. I've seen good things with QC, but you can never know with the Lightning Collection. So let's get this fucking shit open. Sorry, Chopper. I did get a Chopper. I didn't unbox it because I didn't want to. But we're doing an unboxing for this because it's special. But yes, let us get this shit open. I'll open it on the helmet side, because why not? Boopity boop. Boopity. Boop. Let's open her up. This is my first experience with Lightning Collection plastic-free packaging. I've done plastic-free packaging before on other Hasbro lines, but here we are. There's this little slip that fell. It's basic legal stuff. It doesn't matter too much. So up top, we got the Rangers accessories. Let's actually look at that first. Let's see if I can get this undone. Oh, there's tape. Okay, I gotta... And at the bottom is the 4 Rangers. Where did I put my nippers? Here they are. Here they are. Let's get them untaped. It's nice that they do have unique, like, paper. They've got lightning bolts on their paper. I'm pretty sure Transformers just still does fucking nothing. Well, I ripped open the bag. So let's get these hands out. I'm going to put the Rangers to the side so we can look at them for QC afterwards. Here we have our accessory bag. Because plastic-free packaging... Oh, shit, that's a hand. Of course, they all package them in one. This is a Black Ranger hand, I'm pretty sure. Here's Trini's hammer. It's not warped, thankfully. It's not bent. Looks fine. Since we already made a hole, let's get them out of the hole. Sorry, I'm accidentally wiggled the camera. Yeah, those are lightning effects. Can I get all the hands? Did I not get all the hands? I only see a few hands. Let me feel around a bit. Let's see what we got. Oh, some of them are in one of the effects. So, yeah, Trini's hammer. She wields a hammer. I feel like, theoretically, we probably switch... for their expertises in their previous weapons, though that's never really mattered too much in Power Rangers. Zack and Trini should have switched. This feels more like a Trini weapon. This feels more like a Zack weapon. But I also like a tiny little woman with a big fucking hammer. It's a fun little aesthetic choice, in my opinion. Alright, so we got fist, yellow fist, blue fist, red fist. You'll notice that the left side has none of this, but the right side of each fisted hand, has this little gold band. That's their morpher. That's awesome. I love that. I'm gonna actually get a bit closer. Let's zoom back out. There we go. But yes, Jason's weapon is the lamest. It's just a long sword. It's thankfully not too warped, unlike fucking the trident of Kia's trident, but it's not too bad. The colors are nice and vibrant. They're really well done. We also get special scythe effects for little scythes. These 2 lightning effects for their 2 lightning weapons. The yellow one, I believe, goes to Jason's sword, and the blue one, I believe, goes to the scythe. I could be wrong. Let me actually check that. On the back, yes, that is true. And then Trini gets this brand new hammer effect that they're not going to use again. It's very nice, very heavy, but it feels a bit in contrast with a lot of the other Lightning Collection weapons and blast effects, I should say. Yes, let's get each of these Rangers out and see how they are, because this line has notoriously bad QC, especially in the modern era. So let's start with Jason. Come on, Jason. Oh, jeez. The paper is ripping already, because that is some fairly weak paper. Thankfully, it didn't rip before I started opening them. So that's nice. Let's open her up. Yep, that's Jason. This mold feels nice. Is there a butterfly? There's no butterfly in there, which is a bit sad, but overall, let's feel out the joints. He feels nice and solid, which, from what I've seen, with a lot of pinless Lightning collections, he's a bit stiff, but it's workable. For Lightning Collection pinless figures, they haven't always been the most solid, so honestly, I'm glad. I think my neck might be slightly misaligned, but I think I can turn it. Probably. Yes. Yeah, this is my first pinless Lightning Collection outside of, I believe, yeah. Yeah, this figure fucking looks amazing. It's feeling good, too. Ab crunch, also tight. Ab crunch is also tight. Jeez. But it does look amazing. A lot of people have been noting how it's a bit more of a bronze color. It is still gold, don't worry. It's just a darker gold, which honestly, I don't mind at all. Yeah, like, fucking, I think the legs might be reuse, but from, like, the waist upward, this figure is all brand new sculpting, which feels freaking crazy, because this is a suit team that they're barely going to use again. Like if they weren't putting the line on hiatus, which we know they're putting the line on hiatus, I would say like maybe they'll make a Death Ranger, since they put so much time and effort into this body sculpt. And if they keep the same sculpts and they don't like throw out their old sculpts with the freaking during the hiatus, I could see them doing a Death Ranger if they feel like it. But yeah, so this is Jason, Red Ranger, Omega Red, whatever. They should be called the Delta Rangers. I'm sorry. They've got triangles all fucking over them. And they're called the Omega Rangers? What the fuck? Whatever. Let's get Kia out next, I think. The Blue Ranger, the only one who wasn't an original MMPR Ranger. For those of you who haven't seen anything from the comics, which I've seen some things from the comics to know enough basic context about this team, here we have her out of her package. There's a bit of tape. Let's snip that so that I can keep this in relatively decent shape. Yes. So, back in MMPR, for those of you who don't know, back in MMPR, essentially what happened was Jason, Zack, and Trini, the original Red, Yellow, and Black Rangers, were written off the show because they wanted to be paid more, which usually that would seem a bit scummy. But the thing was, Power Rangers was the largest thing in the world, or at least one of the largest things in the world during the 90s, but they were still being paid like the level they would have been. Jason's a bit hard on his feet because those ankles are fucking fussy. At least this ankle. This ankle, fucking fussy. But yeah, so this is Kia. But yeah, as I was explaining, the original actors for Jason, Zack, and Trini wanted better pay. Saban wouldn't give it to them, so they were fired. And essentially written off the show as being like, oh yeah, they're going on a peace conference in Sweden. And that basically never ended. Jason did come back as the Gold Zeo Ranger, but none of the others did, which sucks. Yeah, don't mind me as I move the joints to work them in, make sure they're okay. Yeah, my Omegas are coming out fine so far, which is a great sign, especially since this is a suit set that I think is really cool. But yeah, this is... So, in the comics, they wrote that to be, hey, Jason, Zack, and Trini weren't going on a peace conference. They were hired by the Blue Emissary, a weird Morphin Grid bullshit character, to go off into space and fucking do superhero shit. Alongside Kia. Her costume in this lighting is bad. It's not that deep of a blue. It's very much a nice light blue that it should be in the comics. But yeah, she has that nice painting on her morpher. These suits are just very cool. I know I complained about them being called the Delta Rangers or whatever. It's probably because of Space Patrol Delta getting confused with that. But these suits are generally cool. I think they're some of my favorite of the Boom Studios and the American-style costumes, which we're going to have to get used to because they aren't adapting Sentai footage anymore. So, as explained, this is Trini, our Yellow Ranger. She joined Jason. Jason was the original one conscripted, I guess. And then he eventually chose Zack and Trini to join him, and he also had Kia join him when they went on a space adventure. It's complicated. There's weird memory stuff involved as well from the Shattered Grid event, whatever. Her hands go up and down. Do all their hands go up? Oh, that's epic. Their gripping hands go up and down because they all wield fucking sword-based like weapons that need that shit. So yeah, she does have a thigh swivel. But yeah, all of the colored detail is painted on, and like sometimes it looks a tad sloppy, but overall it looks nice. It's fairly consistent. I think the only one that isn't is the neck, probably. Yes, here's our Yellow Ranger, Trini. She feels good too. Now, let's finally move on to fucking Zack, the Black Ranger. One of the main things that sucks about this set is that they don't come with specialty alternate heads, which is unfortunate, especially since Jason and Trini already have comic counterpart heads, so they could have just reused those and make 2 new heads. This one got absolutely shredded, so let's get that out of here. Here is Zach. Let's move all of his joints. That's a lot tighter. Well, it feels fine. I don't think it'll break. There we go. It is at least moving, which is a good sign, because otherwise it would be fused improperly. That's not great. I've had a few Hasbro figures just tear, because they use a softer plastic. But yeah, Zach is also there. But yeah, like, the black is a different color from, like, the gray. It's like a charcoal, like, it's not exactly a pure black for Zach, but, like, it's different from the gray. It's more of like a darker charcoal. Oh, that's a iffy. You can see his helmet has, like, a line on it. Yeah, we deal. Let's focus on Zach. But yeah, his helmet has a line on it. That's weird, but I could, given the color, I could probably just, like, alcohol that off if I need to. But whatever. But yeah, these figures do look nice generally. I like them. And, like, I wish they gave them their comic heads, because I feel like that would help make them more worth it. But it's fine. I'm going to leave these guys in helmets anyways, so it's not too big of a problem for me. Yeah, these guys are just awesome. Outside of Zach's weird helmet paint mishap, which I probably won't worry about, they all came out fairly nice. I'm pretty sure the set's still on pre-order, so I'd recommend it if you're interested. But yeah, these are the Omega Rangers. I hope you enjoyed my little brief whatever. But yeah, they're Lightning Collection figures, but they seem fairly nice. Like, again, the pinless joints aren't too wobbly, which I've seen be an issue on some of the other ones. Maybe it's just because, I mean, the women of the team, the feminine mold is a bit more wobbly, but they are smaller joints, so I don't mind too much. Yeah, I just love the way this team looks. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing. It's a bit long, but I haven't done one in a little bit. I don't know if I'll do one super soon, because I'm prepping for other stuff, and I gotta get budget ready, so I probably won't do a crazy unboxing for a little while. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm a bit tired, because I just got out of school, but I wanted to get these guys unboxed for you guys. But yeah, let me know what you think of the Omega Rangers in the comments below. Let me know if you want me to review them in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, so I can know that you like this kind of content and you want to see more. And if you do want to see more, subscribe. I'm trying to make content when I can, but I do got school sometimes. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Goodbye to you guys, and I guess goodbye to Power Rangers, unfortunately. See ya!